You haven't been forgetting to take your medicine, have you? I'm catching a little murmur. You should take it easy for a few days. The nurse's words hit me far more than the exhaustion of the morning run ever could. Take it easy for a few days? I knew I should have kept quiet. I keep my eyes on the floor, feeling like a complete idiot. Of course I hadn't been remembering to take my medicines. I've been rushing out of my room to get to the track before Emmy. After the track meet a few days ago, I felt inspired. So I've been running warm-up laps in the morning before Emmy shows up. But then today, while she and I were running, I felt a little pain in my chest. Oh shit. It was only slight, and it was only for a second, so I mentioned it to the nurse. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I kept running and finished just in time, so really it couldn't have been that bad. Why do I feel like I'm making excuses to the nurse? Moreover, why do I feel a need to justify continuing to run despite the pain? Really, it comes down to my being unwilling to concern Emmy, who seems concerned anyway. Aww. I'm not sure how she was able to tell there was anything wrong, but she claims I stumbled a little. She's the one who insisted that I tell the nurse, so now I feel bad for worrying her at all. The nurse is shaking his head ruefully while Emmy paces outside the room. Hisao, I know it's difficult for you to get into a new routine, but if you don't want to find yourself in a lot of trouble, you're going to have to try harder. You can't afford to forget your pills, and you can't push yourself too hard. But if I don't push myself, how will I improve? I don't know where that came from. The nurse seems to have an idea. Now, where have I heard that before? He laughs and pats me on the shoulder. Ha! She's rubbing off on you, I guess. Oh, baby. His expression changes again, and he's back in serious trouble. Look, I'm not saying you shouldn't push yourself, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be taking your medication, and it doesn't mean you shouldn't stop if your chest starts to bother you. I prefer not to have any fatalities while I'm on staffing here. A bit of a lofty goal to be sure, but I'm always up for a challenge. I hate to admit it, but I think he's right. I've got to remember to take my medication. You're right. I'm sorry to worry you. Who's worried? You're a smart kid, right? I know you can be responsible, Sayo. A situation like yours, you've got to learn to be responsible fast. I know. His expression suddenly becomes devious. I suppose you started to enjoy your runs with Emmy, eh? Yeah, they've really been helping me. I mean, until today, I was feeling a lot more healthy. Plus, it's really impressive to see Emmy run. Did you see her at the track meet? She was incredible. The nurse nods, grinning all the while. That she was, Hisayo. I watched her first couple of races before some business I had to take care of, but she told me all about it. Kind of you to loan her your jacket, by the way. Dude, her and that nurse are awfully close. Huh. Oh, yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't. He didn't really care. He's like, I'll get it back anyway. I had honestly forgotten all about it. I still hadn't gotten it back. The nurse gets a smile that makes me feel like he's just made a joke. Not to you, but Emmy certainly appreciated it. And I know she appreciates you running with her in the mornings. This one catches me off guard a little. Sure, she mentioned that it's easier to keep to a schedule with an extra person, but I didn't think that I was doing her a favor at all. Favors. I thought she was doing me the favor of helping me follow the doctor's orders. She tries harder when you're around. Show off. If there's someone else running with her, she's going to push herself more. And she tries even harder around you because, well, it's you. What the heck does that mean? Oh, you'd love to know, wouldn't you? He laughs in the style of evil megalomaniacs. No, seriously, it's because you're her friend. If Rin ran with her, I'm sure she'd do the same. Well, probably. But that's not the point. The point is you're helping her even if you don't know who you are. And she's grateful for that, even if she never says it. What do you mean, even if she never says it? What the fuck do you think it means? Emmy doesn't talk a lot, but when she and I have known each other long enough that I can read her most of the time. I have to admit it, I have no idea what he's talking about. Emmy always seems pretty talkative to me. This kid is so unaware, man. He's so unaware. He does never pick up on any hints, any signals, nothing. Oh my gosh. Again, how could you be so unaware? Anyway, I see. The nurse suddenly realizes that he's been rambling and stops talking, looking a little embarrassed. Anyway, you don't have to stop your morning exercise. Just walk the track instead of running for a few days. Let things calm down. And take your damn medicine. Yeah, get him. I laugh as I exit the office, bumping straight into Emmy. Oh, whoops, sorry about that. Are you okay? What did the nurse say? Do you need help? Do you need to go to the hospital? Oh my gosh, it was my fault, wasn't it? I've been pushing you too hard, haven't I? I'm a horrible person. The words pour forth like a torrent. She's really agitated. I didn't expect her to be this concerned about me, to be honest, because you're a moron. Gotta calm her down, but how the hell do I do that? I do the one thing I can think of. Oh, it's not the one thing I would think of. I give her a hug. Emmy tenses up slightly, so I pat her head in what I hope is a reassuring manner. Hey, settle down. I'm fine, okay? No worries. I can feel Emmy's body relax. I continue to assure her I'm fine. Aww. Her arms wrap around me as if she's trying to confirm that I'm not about to fall over dead. I catch a whiff of her hair. It smells like sweat, or how adrenaline should smell. It's the scent of activity. And a hint of strawberries. For her shampoo, I suspect. I just need to remember to take my medicines, that's all. Don't worry about it. It's not your fault. You sure? Her voice is muffled, mostly because at the moment her face is pressed into my chest. Yeah, I'm sure. I just need to take it easy for a few days. It suddenly occurs to me how close the two of us are. It occurs to me how nice being this close feels. About damn time. I can feel Emmy's heartbeat calming down, and I have to resist the urge to rest my chin on the top of her head. Oh, she's short. Thank goodness. You really had me worried there, Asayo. Emmy, you gonna come in here anytime soon? Oh, sorry, was I interrupting? The two of us sprang apart as if the other had just caught fire. Guilty. Emmy brushes her hair back nervously and laughs. Of course not. I'll see you later, okay? Oh, and Hisao? Take your damn medicine! The last phrase is punctuated by a punch to the shoulder. Yeah, I'll remember. See you later. The nurse smiles again like he's in on some joke. I don't know about, and waves to me as I head for my room, feeling a burning in my cheeks. I need a shower. A cold one if the thoughts running through my head are any indication. She was really soft. My pills are waiting for me when I make it to my room. How soft was she? I swallow them without a second thought. I don't know why I didn't think of waiting until after the runs to take them. For some reason I figured it was when I woke up or not at all. But no, they need to be taken every 24 hours. The exact time of day doesn't factor into it. My thoughts drift back to the hug in the hallway. It's weird. You'd expect something to smell foul after a run. For some reason, Emmy smelled right. That tingle of sweat just seemed to fit her. Ew, I really need that shower. Oh, that's the end of that chapter. I guess it's because I was like halfway through a chapter already. Alright. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just going over my notes because I haven't played this in a couple weeks. And I want to make sure that I'm not doing anything I shouldn't be doing. Alright. No, I do not want to get tossed off the roof again like the first time. And I didn't get tossed off. I fell off because I was drunk. Alright, hold on just 1 second. Here we go. Lo, his big chest smile. Cheesy. Wow. Okay, I found it. Cat box. What cat box? Oh, chat. Chat. Yeah, I didn't put the chat in this one. Okay, let's see. I stopped it for a second. I stopped my recording for a second. Because I was in the middle of something. I don't remember what girl I said what to. Okay, I'm ready. I'm gonna start it back up right now. Oh, I didn't stop it. Oh, I didn't even stop it, so we'll just keep going. Sorry about that, I meant to keep going. Okay. Strange that it feels so natural for me to go up to the roof these days. I never would have done such a thing at my old school. In those days, I liked to eat alone. No, that's not quite true. Though I like to sit alone, I also like to watch people. I always figured that was the sort of person I was, but it appears I was wrong. Then again, I also thought I was the sort of person who had a normal heart, so there you have it. I don't know myself that well. Now I'm on the roof so that I can have lunch with a couple of people, and they are both girls, which is even stranger. Oddly enough, I feel closer to Emmy and Rin than I felt to anyone at my old school. Somehow I get the feeling that they'd at least visit me if I wound up in the hospital. I focus on the view from the roof, banishing such thoughts through my head. There's a light breeze blowing and the sun is shining high in the sky. The sky itself is a deep blue, with hardly a cloud in it. It's gotten pleasantly warm as I sit down to wait for my friends. I close my eyes and enjoy the feeling of the sun seeping into my skin. Sheesh, a lot of S's. Voices intrude upon the edge of hearing. Seems to have fallen asleep on us, Rin. Maybe he's faking to lull us into a false sense of security. Why would he do that? No idea. Still, you make a good point. We should kick him or something to make sure he's really asleep. Huh? What? Emmy looms over me like only a short girl can, peering at me intently. Oh, you're awake. I guess we don't have to kick you then. Was it part of your master plan? What are you talking about? Emmy shrugs, her twin tails bouncing with emotion.